Thank you for inching your way back to my channel like the worms you are. I'm Steven Suptic, Gay Pet Detective, and today we're going back through some Snapchat questions that I asked you guys to send me on Snapchat, which is Steven Suptic. I open my Snapchat every few weeks or so for some dick pics. I actually got some this week. Last week I didn't get any, and I was very grateful for that. But this week was a lot different. I feel like I shouldn't have to remind you not to send dick pics. Nevertheless, I got some really weird questions this week. Why don't we hop into the very first one, which is...
Steven, would you rather be a pro guitarist or have sex every night?
Now, you see, this is a really loaded question because pro guitarist, sex every night. If you were a pro guitarist, I'd imagine you'd be in a great band and you'd already be having sex every night. But having sex every night as one of the options already confirms sex every night. And if we go back to the start, the main goal in life is to have sex every night. So I'm just going to go ahead and skip the bullshit and go straight to sex every night.
Okay, being the basic white bitch that you are, what's your favorite drink from Starbucks?
My favorite drink from Starbucks is just a plain old black coffee with nothing added because I'm a true man. I'm a true man's man. I'm also a huge fan of the caramel macchiato.
How many dicks could you fit in your mouth?
You know, I've actually thought about this one before. How many dicks could I fit in my mouth? So let's base the thickness of the penis off of this tool right here. I'm not sure what exactly this is, but let's put it in my mouth. Okay, so there's one dick. Now, that's assuming that the dick is this hard, which is probably not going to be. The dick's probably going to have a little leeway, so I'll probably be able to fit even more than... Okay, one. And let's get out of there.
2, 3, 4.
As hard as this is, I could fit 4 of these in my mouth. You know, one of my New Year's resolutions this year was to actually do something worthwhile with my channel, and that is why I just figured out how many dicks I could put in my mouth for you guys.
4.
Are you black?
I just want to know what you're doing for your birthday, because it's the day after mine, and I want to know if my plans are better than your plans.
I have top secret birthday plans that are much better than whatever you have planned. But I'm going to have to know what your birthday plans are, so then I can tell you what mine are, because I'm going to one-up you no matter what you say.
Real talk, I have no idea what you said.
Do you pee in the shower?
You know, there's a famous quote that says, there are people who pee in the shower and those who are just liars. And there are also people who use that quote quite often, and those same people have no creativity, and I'm just going to flat out say, yes, I pee in the shower, and there's nothing wrong with that, and I hope you guys do too. Now, I don't support what is referred to as the waffle stomp. You can make up your mind about what that means. You figured it out yet? There are people out there that do that. Can you believe that?
What is your all-time favorite movie?
I've given this question some thought over the many years that I've been alive, and it always leads back to the same movie, which is There Will Be Blood. I don't know if I've answered this question before. I feel like I might have, but I'd like to say it again because I highly recommend this movie. A close second would be No Country for Old Men. Those are my 2 top favorite movies, and if you haven't seen them, I highly recommend them. Go check them out, or don't. It's really up to you. You could go watch the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie if you'd rather do that, but then unsubscribe.
First thing I just want to say is I'm a huge fan of your videos. I love the stuff you make. And my question to you is, what is your absolute worst fear?
My absolute worst fear, and this is surprising because I talk pretty much for a living, is public speaking. If I had to go up in front of a crowd, I just get all shaky and extremely nervous, and my voice starts cracking, which it already does a lot, because I'm pretty sure at age almost 23 now, I am still going through puberty. I feel like I've talked about that before too, but I'm going to look up some facts on that later because I feel like it's still possible for me to be going through puberty. Public speaking, heights, and bees. Those are my 3 weaknesses, and if you ever were my mortal enemy and never wanted to defeat me, that's how you would do it.
Well, you make some more shitty CSGO case openings and waste some money.
You know how I succumb to temptation. I'm making spaghetti tonight. Come on, just give me anything. Give me a purple. Give me a purple. I deserve it. You know what? I don't want to use your powers right now. A different time. But I mean, Holy Ghost, if you wanted to, like, hook me up. Thank you! Well, you know what? It all ended up... Let's see how much this is worth. Sell on Community Market. I bet it's worth at least $10. And then I just made How much did I make? Oh, fucking damn it.
How do you think you're gonna die?
My hope is that when I die, I'll be on top of a huge monument in my honor, and I'd like to be impaled by it. After a huge struggle for power in the United States, I want to be impaled by my own creation of vanity. And I really think that's the only way I could possibly go out that would do my legacy any justice.
What is your favorite meme?
Hey, I think your mom wants you to go do chores in the background. Get wrecked, pussy.
What are you doing with your life?
I don't know at this point. I don't know. There are a lot of big life changes in 2016. Who knows what's going to happen? Maybe death.
What were some difficulties you had as a child?
When I was a child, it was difficult living with Adolf syndrome.
What did your haircut look like in elementary school?
Why don't we put up a picture of myself, my cute little dingus self, from that early age in elementary? Look at me. Look at that shit. Do you know how much pussy I crushed in elementary school? To be honest, I was afraid to talk to girls. Until like a month ago.
Steve, are you ever gonna start doing skits again? Or no? Because, yeah.
Yeah, actually, I have some skits planned. I have 2 written. Actually, you know what? One's a short film, haven't written it all yet, but then the other one I just need to fine-tune some details. It's actually a drama. It's not a drama, but it's a serious skit.
Remember that one time you did that one thing in that one?
Ah!
Will you be writing some of our comments on your chalkboard wall?
That's the best idea ever! Why didn't I do that in the first place? I'm gonna scrub all that shit and just put down your guys, like, the weirdest comments or the worst, the funniest ones that I've ever received. Thank you for that idea. That's amazing. And you know what? On that note, I think is where I'm gonna end the video because I have nothing left to say. Thank you. What was I talking about? I don't want to be nice right now. Thank you all for watching. I'm Steven Suptic. If you want to follow me on Snapchat, it's just Steven Suptic. I have said my name so much recently. And I guess that's really what I've made my brand. Well, it's better than Haunt.